Hey guys, it's Faye here in Boston, and I'm here to talk about the questions I had, which were questions 5 and 6. So, question 5 is, what type of organization is this? The AU? Is it functional or membership, regulatory or issue area, an IGO or an NGO? So, for starters, the African Union is an international governmental organization, an IGO, similar to the EU. In fact, a lot of its structure was based off of the EU because of the success that they had seen with it. The main difference, of course, being that instead of membership in Europe, the membership is composed of states within Africa. And at this point, unlike some other IGOs or NGOs, the purpose is not for, it does not have one specific function. In my opinion, it's much more of a varied IGO. The overall goal of it, of course, just being socioeconomic development within member states, but if you break it down, they have commissions involving this economic development within member states. They look at human rights, just the development and stability of governments within the region. They look at security. So there are a lot of different issues that the AU considers important for Africa as a whole, and they try and effectively deal with all of these issues. So at this point, you see a widely varied organization that is trying to encompass the difficulties faced by African nations as a whole. Number 6 being, what are the strengths or weaknesses of this IO? So one of the advantages is one that you'll find with just having an IO in general, which is advantages with having resources pooled into one body to help everyone. So obviously, with a lot of underdeveloped African states, it makes more sense for them to be involved with a group where they can all help out instead of just one group trying to deal with an issue. At the exact same time, like I said, it is composed of a lot of developing nations. Most of them are in no real position to contribute a lot of resources. So while it is still something, when it came to 2006 dues, only 12 states had paid those dues. So it just says something about the low, struggling economic status that a lot of these nations have. And this is just something that they're going to have to combat in the future. At the exact same time, there have been a few successes within this organization. It should be noted that it was built off of the OAU. However, one of the problems that, one of the criticisms that was given to the OAU, especially due to the 1990s, were the conflicts in Rwanda, in Somalia, and other regions, because there were issues of sovereignty and whether they should intervene. So the AU, trying to learn from these past experiences, has already does have functions in place to deal with intervention in the name of security for Africa as a whole, even if it might be problematic in terms of sovereignty within one state. Now, of course, this can be used narrowly. However, if a problem is considered big enough, the AU will get involved. They have had projects in Somalia and a few in Darfur, and they've worked with the UN on this. While results have been mixed, the Burundi mission has been considered a success. In fact, a lot of experts say that peacekeeping, that security during peacekeeping talks was vital because the AU was present. And I think that says something, and this helps prove the legitimacy of this organization. Because they were involved, this situation got better than it would have had they not existed or had they not intervened within the situation. So while yes, this is still weak, it's still a very new organization and has not been around for that long, and it has taken other organizations quite a bit of time in order to get to their current status. this does show promise for the AU. It's still young. It is still full of developing countries who have their military and economic resources limited because of this. However, in the future, maybe in the long future, we can see it as one that is able to provide for itself more in the future once they have these resources. And the fact that they've already had a few successes in peacekeeping missions does help maintain the legitimacy of this organization and helps enforce why it should exist to deal with the problems within Africa and its various member states. Thank you.